Hello, this is Ryan Long with the Sue Long Realty Group at Keller Williams, coming to you for the August 2023 market update. Today is August 18th, so we're halfway through the month, and a lot of what we're looking at is numbers through the end of July. I want to show you what's happening nationally with home values, so we're going to start there, pulling this up, and let's take a look. So what I've got is this red graph on the top shows what's happened with home values cumulatively. So the value of all the homes, if you added every single one up in the U.S. since 2000, where it started at about 10 trillion, we are up here in the top right-hand corner. Let's see if I can draw on this here. We are right up here, $47 trillion. You can see it spiked about a year and a half ago, came down just a tad, but now we're back up to record levels. The other interesting part of this graph, down at the bottom, again, since 2000, what's happened as far as percentage change in values? Obviously, anything green is positive. We see the Great Recession right here. We see relatively what we would consider normal values, relatively stable 4% growth. And then all of a sudden we had COVID, and then the last year and a half with the rates going up. And so right now we're at 0.4% growth nationally. We'll see what happens there. I think we could personally, I think especially nationally, we could see fairly flat values over the course of the next year or two. Now we're going to jump into what's going on locally. So this is across the Willamette Valley. That includes Lynn, Benton, Marion, Polk County, the main areas of our MLS, Salem, Corvallis, Albany, and associated communities. Median sales price over here, 432,000. What we're going to do is we're going to compare that to July 2022. And so again, if we're looking at kind of the whole area and what's going on with the market, yeah, we can see values are down just under 1%. I think some of the other interesting numbers, and after just getting back from a national convention this year, we see our sales numbers are across the nation, things are down about 30%. And so this is showing what happened last month. Year to date, we have about 30% less sales than what we did a year ago. Last thing that I'm going to point out on this one, and we'll look at it on Corvallis and Albany too, is this list price received ratio. We can see this graph, and actually, if you notice, all the graphs here in the middle kind of have this inflection point. But what we saw is we saw demand really start to come down and then come back up. Right now, homes are selling for more than they're listing for, and that has slowly gone up across the Willamette Valley. After dipping slightly below 100%, it's gone back, so we're still in a strong seller's market. Lastly, the other indicator of what's going on with home values, besides median price, is the sold price per square foot, and actually that's up 3%. So if you look at median sales price being down, but price per square foot being up, those things kind of even itself out, and we can see that home values are actually on fairly even footing. Let's check out Corvallis and look at similar numbers here. 548 is for median sales prices, actually down quite a bit since last year. But again, looking at the other indicator of home value, the sold price per square foot, and we're up 8.5% versus what we were a year ago. So in my opinion, home prices have gone up. We're up 5 to 8% since a year ago in Corvallis. That makes us an anomaly, especially on the West Coast. And again, just looking at July specifically, 25% less sales than a year ago. So quite a bit less sales. But then again, it's totally a seller's market because homes are selling for more than they're listed for. And you know that only means one thing, and that's that there's more buyers than sellers. They're getting multiple offers. So low inventory, as you guys keep hearing from everybody. So lastly, we are going to switch to Albany and take a quick look at that. Albany, median sales price, 431. That is up 6.5% from a year ago. But let's look at the sold price per square foot. Albany's kind of a different story. And what we're seeing is that that's actually about even or down slightly from where the sold price per square foot was a year ago. And again, those numbers are both kind of indicating what's going on with the value. But when we see the median sales price being up, we know that maybe there's more homes in Albany on the higher side of the market that have been sold, and that's why the median sales price, although if you look across the homes, the price per square foot is the same. Again, low inventory, less options on the market. This is showing active inventory down almost 40% from a year ago. So, and again, demand, this is similar to what we saw across the valley, less consistency than Corvallis, but we're down a little bit from a year ago, and they kind of went up, but have trailed off just slightly over the last month as far as demand when we look at the list price received. Hey, that's your monthly update for the Mid-Willamette Valley, Corvallis, Albany, and surrounding areas for August 2023. We have some links to these sheets if you want to study them in more detail. Give myself or our team a call. We'd love to talk to you about the market, what's going on, and really how that relates to you. We want to share with you what's going on with your home and the value of that. So let us know. We'd be happy to run some numbers and do a real estate analysis. We are starting to do annual reviews with our clients.